Yo guys, what's up? Articulation here with another video. And today we're gonna be taking a look at some figures. I've had these for, as you can see from the background, you'll probably already know what we're gonna be talking about today. I actually have like a story for you guys about these figures too. So yeah, these are the Godzilla 2004. There he is. And the Mechagodzilla from Godzilla Tokyo Vinyl from Bandai Creations. Now, these figures are, I'm not gonna lie, these little cartoonish figures are actually pretty cool. I like them already. Like, I've had these for like about 5 years. I've kept them in the box. I've taken them out just to see whether or not it needs some cleaning or something, because I was kind of cleaning my fingers and stuff because of all the dust. And yeah, these figures, this box right here, and they've obviously been collecting dust. But so yeah, I thought, like, why not review these guys? Because actually I've opened them a long time ago and I left them back in the box because I didn't think I could, touch them again. But you know what? I thought of, like, reviewing these guys, and there's not really much videos out there about them. Only like a few videos here and there, but overall, there's not really much to it. So today we're gonna be looking at both of these two. So Mechagodzilla, we're gonna put you back there for a while because this was the first one I've gotten. So yeah, okay. I have a story for you guys about this particular one, but we'll leave that to the end. So right now, for now, we're gonna be taking a look at the figure right here. This is Godzilla 2004, and yeah, let's dive in. So don't expect too much detail on these figures, cause like these figures are meant to be, kind of like this anime, kind of chibi, cartoonish style. I mean, yeah, there's a few details right there, but yeah, overall, it's not really meant to be full-on detail, so don't really expect too much. The face of Godzilla is so freaking awesome. I like the way it looks. And, yeah, it looks like his teeth are already starting to wear off, actually. So yeah, overall, the face is dead on, looks funny. It just has that expression that says, like, this is Godzilla. He's gonna kick your butt, man. And so yeah, this is right there. So the whole body is full of these, like, sort of squarish, like, it looks like bricks, basically bricks, and like they're all over around his hands, his feet, underneath his tail, all over the place, and his spines are the only parts that are actually blue, not surprisingly, and these are all gray and everything. So overall, the detail is pretty good for a cartoonish, like, style of Godzilla. Now for the paint job, the eyes are good. They really did a good job with the eyes. I mean, for me personally, I feel like they could have colored in, like, the gray part right there of the eye. Like, hold on, let me see if it could focus. There we go. Like, you see that little gray part right there? Yeah. I kind of, like, I was, like, for me personally, I mean, it's already an old figure, but it doesn't really matter. But for me, I could have, like, they could have at least, like, maybe painted the inside right there. But, at the same time, like, it doesn't really need it as much. But yeah, that's right there. And the whole entire eye is, like, all orange and stuff. His teeth are supposed to be like this, like, whitish sort of, like, skin, but it's not. It's already starting to wear off, and now just, like, right there on the camera, it kind of just looks like white. It looks white, but when I'm looking at it right now, and it looks greenish. It looks green. So, I mean, I think the color's starting to wear off already. I don't know. And the spines right here are blue, like I said before. And his entire body is just charcoal gray. So overall, there's not really much to the figure itself. I mean, it's just like okay. It's just like has this like cartoonish style and the coloration and everything. But yeah, like I said, don't expect too much out of these figures, because again, they're just cartoonish figures and they're old already. Alright, so we're going to be going to articulation. So articulation wise, it has the basic 4 points, or no, 5 points actually. I mean, both of these arms cannot go 360 because his giant legs get in the way. The legs go 360 though, so that's something. And you can see it there. And it's if you move his legs, the entire tail rotates 360. So there's actually a bit of movement to these figures, but I kind of just recommend them as like a display piece rather than just something to play around with. That's why I kind of just left them in the box. So yeah, overall this figure right here, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Mostly for the fact that it's one of my favorite Godzilla incarnations, and yeah, he just looks funny looking. So yeah, that's Godzilla 2004. Now up to Mechagodzilla. So this guy right here is another funny story that I had with this guy. Same as this one, which I'll be telling in the end, so if you guys want to stick around for that, then there we go. And this guy right here is awesome. This one actually has a lot of detail. Oh, like, dude, I can't, like, this thing is so funny looking. Like, look at, you could like tell right there. Look at this grin. Let me focus right there. Yeah, look at his grin, dude. Like, he's just like, yeah, I'm about to carry your ass, man. Like, that's a grin, that's an evil grin right there, people. That's an evil grin from a robot that wants to kill you. So, let's get on with detail. Now, other than Godzilla 2004, this one actually has quite a few details. And mostly because it's a robot, so that kind of explains why. So, here we have his iconic chest right there, and his, I don't know what they call it, like the little buttons right here, little screws in right there, little, what you call those things? It's something with a robot, bro. Robots, man. And we got its red thing, its red cheeks, I guess. His eyes, all detailed, his little crescent horn right there, his spines all going down to the tail, his feet, his hands. I mean, everything's detailed full out right here with this figure, mostly because it's a robot, so not really much. Now, for a paint job, there's not really much. It's Mechagodzilla, so the basic colorations would be silver, yellow, and red. So there's not really much. I mean, I think this is like silver rhino right here, but like overall, that's really much it. I mean, oh yeah, unless you want to count that those teeth, they're white. So I guess 4 colors. So yeah, even though like white's not really considered a color, but yeah, basic 4 or 3 colors right there. So there's not really much to Mechagodzilla right there, but yeah, that's the thing right there. So on with articulation. Right. There we go. Okay. So this guy has basically the same sort of thing with Godzilla 2004 over here, but his is kind of different. His arms go 360 if you want to move his arms all the way, but yet I wouldn't want to do that. So it just goes like that. Just goes like that. Not really much. And you can raise his hands up here. His feet Go 360. Yeah, it's kind of stiff actually. I haven't moved these things in a while. They've been in that box for a long time, so some of them don't really well. And you might guess that his tail might move. Nope. His head rotates 360. So I like them apples. So yeah, basic 5 points, the same as Godzilla 2004 over here. Now sizing wise, Godzilla 2004 is actually slightly taller than Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla stands at the same height mostly because of his crested horn, but if you want to go eye to eye, then Mechagodzilla will be like that. But obviously they can't do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. There was going to be another series of these figures, but it was gonna have King Ghidorah and 1954 Godzilla, and I think Manila too, and Minya. Yeah, those guys, those three guys. But I guess they sort of canceled the line, so we only have these two things right here then. So yeah, not really much to say, honestly. So overall, I give Mechagodzilla a 10 out of 10. Both these two are 10 out of 10. So yeah, now then, on to story time. So basically, when I was going to Toys R Us to buy me some Godzilla figures and stuff, there was nothing really much. Like, when I went over there was no Godzillas. I mean, there was Godzilla figures, but they were all sort of the same figures that I already have. And so, like, let me put my camera down like that. Okay. So, I went to Toys R Us then, right? And I saw these two. I mean, at the time, I only saw this figure right here. This figure. I mean, I didn't see that figure yet. And, I thought about it. I'm like, I mean, I've seen some reviews about it at the time. And I kind of thought, like, why not? So, I bought that figure. And when I bought it, and, like, at the time, my grandpa was with me. And when I showed it to my grandpa, he was like, what is this? And he said, like, I thought we came here to get a Godzilla. I'm like, this is Godzilla. And then he's like, it looks like a weird looking Godzilla. Looks like a weird tomato. I'm like, what? And I'm just like confused all around. I mean, my grandpa, like, he was a funny person at the time. I mean, if you don't find that funny, then I understand that, but at the time it was funny to me. So, yeah, that's how I got this figure. And then, from this figure, when I opened this figure, I actually wanted to hunt down Mechagodzilla. So, the next day, I went to Toys R Us again, they had these guys in storage, and I sort of just bought it, and my dad, instead of my grandpa's, my dad, he was like, what is that? And so he was like, why is he smiling like that? And it's like, he starts like saying like, oh no, this is evil and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, well, he is evil, but like, that's how he is as a cartoon, I guess. And so I bought him, and that was pretty much it. That's my grandma. So yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. I mean, these figures, again, are very, very awesome figures. And, if you don't have these figures, it's okay. You could probably get them on eBay. I mean, they're not really that expensive. But, yeah, overall, these figures are pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, signing out, guys.